Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Ermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Park behind the line. It's Frazier. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him.
The ball is picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Bring toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fires it on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking for some space. It's Frazier. First down, looking for more now. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. There's so many different combinations and ways to attack it.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To dart to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Makes the grab, chance to score. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Slides it with throw. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Catch is made, room to run here. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the ground, it's Frazier. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun to hand off. Running up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Crimson offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Let's it fly to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Clemson. So the offense blinking marker, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. To the air, it's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Dogs will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out of the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup to want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. We'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
6th play of the drive coming up. To throw, it's Stockton. Throws it to the right. He lays out. Great grab near the right sideline.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep
tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Bulldogs! So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. first play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring this out to a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. And it's hauled in with a tight end and a corner route. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and you can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. And that pass ball's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. Defense is coming after him. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Georgia. Strong game by this quarterback.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the PAT is good. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Barnett. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on return there, but a great interception and give the offense the football at the 42. First down, looking to throw the football. The short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Barnett. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We're sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Look out, whole different game now.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Because it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made him to play the 29-yard line.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Grinding away with a running game. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Gives it to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Clemson. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts inside the 15. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on second down. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Looking to throw it again. He fires downfield. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the quarterback just takes a knee.